I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna get rid of you. Hello everybody, it's True Detective here. I want to talk to you about a leader of humankind that was very known, that is very known still this day. Adolf Hitler, or Adolf Hitler. Why do I want to talk about the man? Because I looked at this picture yesterday and I tried to read him. From the picture, I tried to forget everything that has been told about Hitler. And I just tried to see the man. Who was this person? This is what I saw. He was a man of very many masks. He had sadness in him. He was also sorry for all the lives that were lost. He was trying to tell me that her mother was killed. He was a double-faced person, and the left side again of the face, as with Edmund Kemper's face, I could see thoughts related to his mother and how he was in search of that mother. Where is mother? On the right side of his face, I could see Beelzebub or Beelzebub there. I mean, I could see a monster, a devil himself. I mean Satan in the right side of his face. In his jaw, I could see the commanding part. Take them there. His jaw wasn't symmetrical, but we are not trying here to think about the proportions of the face and that kind of stuff that some artists would see. We are trying to read the person. The person. What I also felt from the man is that he was silenced up. There was something that he couldn't tell about. That there was a force and a power behind the scenes much bigger than him. And he was threatened. He was afraid for his life, while at the same time, not afraid at all. From his face, I could tell that this man is very afraid to die. He's very afraid in general. Of course, it's fucking wartime. But I could also tell that he's completely fearless. At the same time, in complete fear, and at the same time, completely fearless. What I also saw from Hitler's face was that in the man, there was evasion. When you thought that, yeah, I know what is going on with him. All of a sudden, it was something completely else. You realized, oh, there's more. That's probably why he was captivating for the people. I also saw in the man an alien. A being that is not human. From his right side of the face, I could tell that he's had enough. And he had thoughts such as, those pigs! Compared to, for example, Ed Kemper's face, that from his right side, I could just see that, I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna get rid of you. I could see some of that in Hitler, but it was so much more toned down. He was the commander. He gave the orders to kill. But his killing instinct, it was so much more multifaceted, fucked up, kind of like a mirror that you punched through and all the pieces fell on the ground. What I saw from Hitler is that he was more than a double personality. He was such a person that you think that you understand who the man was. You think you understand what was going on with that person. And all of a sudden it's just something completely else. Everything that you can see in Hitler is just the facade after facade after facade. Like in the game of chess, you have the soldiers here and there's the king back there. Also, about that, Also about his being sorry for the people that died. He was sorry for everybody that died. But on the other side of the person, he had forward motion that never looked back on those. His other side of the face was looking back what had happened, but his other side of the face was just looking to the future. When you combine all of this, you understand that Hitler himself in the world would have been a very powerless person. Hitler needed others a lot. Hitler wouldn't have been able to do much of anything alone. Maybe he would have become a writer. But when you just look at him, it was no wonder that he became what he became. That's who he was. He was the fucking dictator because when you look at it, he has everything for a dictator. He has everything going to become a dictator. When I looked at my face as in my childhood picture and compared how I am, I realized that I have a very strong good side. And I have a very evil bad side. But this evil bad side is very much unable to work alone. That's deep face reading Hitler with a completely open mind. To me, that's what I saw in the man.